Hello, what is up my friends? How you doing? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of the RTG, episode number 70. 7/10 of the way towards our first century here of the series. Hope you're all doing well. Happy Monday, folks. If you enjoyed today, hit me with a thumbs up, subscribe, all of that good stuff. You know the drill by now. What I've got to do today is do as many SBCs as I can do. A little evolution. Finish champs, get the rewards from that, all of that stuff. So it's jam-packed, and I do hope you enjoy it. So this is the team currently, where we have the Tuchem, Vinicius Jr. At some point, I think I change it so that like Harry Kane comes back in and Marlon comes in. So it's a little bit sort of up in the air as to who I prefer at the moment. But we're going to start the episode out with another one of these Total Rush RTTK Centurions or Trailblazers, one of those packs, basically a party bag. We do enjoy opening a party bag. The last one of these I opened, I actually got the 400,000 coins Alejandro Garnacho, and we get the same card design, so an orange RTTK, but bad news, ladies and gentlemen, we get someone that one, isn't going to be worth that much, and two, I've already got him in the club, Koch, 88 rated, so he has had an upgrade. I think when I initially got him, he was either 86 or 87, but yeah, he is a duplicate untradeable. He is someone that I can happily pop into an SBC down the line, and with the slight we've had a couple of quite good Evos come out the last couple of days. I'm not sure who to put the latest one in that came out Saturday night. There may have been one Sunday night as well, of course. But I'm going to put Jens Kayuste into Central Pillar, I think it was called, something like that. And he's going to go up to a beast. He's going to be an 86 rated card with some insane stats, which is awesome considering he started out as literally a 72 or 73 rated card, so we've got a base there, and I ended up just before the 100 club expired. I had to like put a player into it. I decided to just put Liam Delap in there, see if we can start getting a card for him. I've been like nervous to put him into an Evo because I just think he's been doing so well in the league that maybe he gets an inform at some point. And if that is the case, then obviously wasting my time doing an Evo from a low rated silver card is a bit pointless. But we'll see, because he's had a couple of chances so far and EA have not given it to him. So maybe we just start the Evo and see what we can come up with, see what we can build over the time. So back into champs we go at 3 and 5. I think essentially I showed you the clips up to 3 and 3 yesterday, and then unfortunately we just I lost the last couple of games on streams, and I thought, oh, well, my video was long enough as it was anyway, so I thought, hey, we won't show you that, just me being moody at the game, and we're heading back in. So this was after the stream, this is off stream, obviously, just me playing the games, trying to concentrate, trying to see what we can get up to, but I'm pretty sure the overall consensus and what people seem to be happy with when I was streaming the day before is that my views on this is that I don't really mind what we get, because we've had so many hero SBCs and we've got the 10 wins a couple of times that if we can get 10, cool, but I think we're getting to that point now where I'm going to start getting duplicate heroes. If we don't get 10 and we get 9 or 8 or 7 or 6 or 5, it doesn't really make much difference. The problem is, after playing a lot of these competitive games in a row, you really do start to, it grates on you, and that's when my head goes, and that's when I start playing some terrible FIFA, and that's when the losses come, of course. But so far so good in today's episode. We've got a win in that first game to bring us up to 3 and 4. This one is looking like a definite win, right? You know, this is 4-0 up. I think I end up conceding one more goal, and then that's kind of how the result stays. Yeah, Heung-min Son gets inside there and bangs it in at the near post. I was trying to cover the finesse shot there, so he did well to just hit a regular shot at the near post instead. But we get the win, so that's 5 and 5, right? We're back to a normal regular record, or neutral record, should I say. Now the games here could be literally anything. I could go and get another victory and go into a positive record, or we could match up against a super team, because I don't know. Every time I get to like a neutral or slightly positive record, I just start losing big time. But as you can see, I got 2-0 rage quit in this one, so we're now 6-5. So at least it's come good. And honestly, like, I think 5 wins is my minimum that I want to get, and 6 is like, all right, cool. I think I can do a little bit better than that. We'll see. Come up against a full gold team in the next one. That is unexpected. Mo Salah. I love that ball across, by the way. I'm not quite sure what button combo that was. Do you think that was a double tap of X or square, or do you think that was a driven pass on the weak foot? I don't know. Either way, it doesn't matter, because we get the equaliser quite quick, and we actually turn the game around to go 2-1 up relatively fast as well. By the 18th minute, we're in the lead here, as Harry Kane just twists and turns so he can find a bit of space to hit a little finesse shot. Plus, Salah then knocks a beautiful ball over to Foden, who can score on the weak foot. So 2-2 just before half-time. Into the second half we go. Vinny's on in taking Kane off, basically. Put Vinny on. What was I supposed to say? Like in replacement of Kane is what I was trying to say. Sometimes I forget English. But Vinny kind of changed the game for me. It worked a treat having him on the pitch. His pace and quick step plus little boosts were brilliant. And obviously Marlon does that very well too. So, yeah, from what was a close game at half-time to a 5-2 victory, we go up to 7-5. Now, that's 4 wins in a row, ladies and gentlemen. And what happens after 4 wins in a row? You lose quite a lot. The final 3 games, in fact. So you can see this point here to this point here. Yeah, no. Head went, lost the games, ended on 7 wins. Bon appetit. It is what it is. I can't say I'm too bothered about it. You never know if you're going to get lucky with some of these packs anyway. Like you could get better rewards from 5 wins than you can if you go 15-0. Although you do get an icon at 15-0. But what are we going to get from our 7-win rewards then this week? Maybe a little bit too much chopping and changing of the team with the whole Vinny Kane situation. That's me trying to do 2 different styles of play. So we can work on that going forwards, of course. But 77 times 7. Anything from this? I didn't see a walkout, so we can go ahead and skip on this one and get on into the next pack. That's not great, is it? What's coming up after this then? Another 77 times 7. Gold again, no promo. Have you seen the promo card walkout, by the way? How dark it is in the tunnel. I think, yeah, someone forgot to pay the electricity bill for that walkout animation, I think. And then an 81 times 11 before 2 guaranteed walkouts. No walkout from that one. That's a shame. That's where we could have made a little bit of money, because that one's tradable. And then, of course, the 2 86-plus players, both untradeable. We're going to get a Team of the Week walkout here. I was just thinking Patry. And you see, yeah, I'm still saying Patry. Yeah, I've already seen the US flag, the NWSL, the Washington Spirit. I know it can't be Patry, but it is Kingsbury. So an 86-plus gets me... At least there's an 86 Team of the Week. That's quite useful, of course. And then the other one is going to give me, obviously, a walkout, but gold this time. No promo. Right back Germany. Oh, it's an 86. Well, good job Champs doesn't take actually that much time nowadays. It just takes, like, effort and stress and millimeters off of my hairline each week. But yeah, so Champs is over and done with. 7 wins. No big deal. It might be the same next week. We might be able to get better. We might end up flopping and going even worse. Who knows? But we can complete the PH Zin SBC, part of an objective as well, I believe. So it gets us not only this pack, but a little TIFO and another pack, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, an 80 times 2. So yeah, I'll be working on these throughout the week as well. And obviously in the background, I have been working on Evos, Jens Kayuste, and haven't really started the Liam Delap one yet, but Kayus we're going to get finished by the end of this episode today, as well as completing and heading on into the SBC for Matthijs Tel from Bayern, the Frenchman with Power Shot Plus. Now, this is an odd SBC. It's kind of like League SBCs, but But by doing the actual individual parts of the big group, you don't get great packs back. That's not great. You know, I'd love it to be just a little bit better in terms of the packs that you get back. Because, of course, as we go on into this, especially after these first 2 squads, the rest of them, the other 9 squads, all require 1 player from, well, 2 players, one from 2 named League On teams, and a lot of those players can be quite expensive. I did have to go out and spend 5k on the odd extinct player here and there. And then just an 80 rated team around it, which, you know, if you're looking for extinct players from Ligue 1 clubs, a lot of the time it's because they don't have any golds and that they've got silvers, low rated silvers and stuff. So when you end up finally getting one, you're going to have to build quite a high rated team to get like the 80 overall rating above it. So that was really the challenge. Now I didn't have a ton of stuff in my club. What I did do each and every time I went through a squad was, firstly, I went through each of the teams where I had named squads, named clubs that I needed to get a player for, made sure I had a player from each of those teams, right? Then I completed the first 2 overall objectives, the French Women's League and the League 2, second French Men's League. Got those ones done because then I wasn't using up players that I've got in my main squads here. And then each and every time you'll see that I pretty much just go through all of my leagues with the 2 random players in there getting no chem to each other, and then just build a 1 league squad of like Premier League or Serie A or Bundesliga in this case. And I did have to go out and buy some players, quite a few players actually, to be fair. So I think my coin balance went down. What did we have? Did we have about 50 odd K maybe? I've bought a Morsey at this point as well, I'm pretty sure. So that cost me 25 to 27,000 coins or something. So I'm a little bit down on what I was coin-wise because I did buy myself that FC Pro Sam Morsey. How could I not? You know, I've got to get the Ipswich player in there. But yeah, so essentially I did spend, you know, a few thousand coins on each squad just to get the players bought in. It's not too difficult really. When if you just need like the odd 83 or something, a lot of them are like 1,000 coins. So that'll really get the rating up of your squad. And overall, what you're getting is this really good Tel card, who I'm actually kind of excited to give a go. I do have a Harry Kane, so I've got a nice strong link to him. And I am going to complete the SBC for that right back fella, Bowie. Bowie, not sure how you quite pronounce it, but I'm going to complete that one because that's a perfect link to this guy. But Power Shot Plus on Tel there, that's very nice. And of course, you get these 3 slightly bigger packs for completing the overall objective, as well as that Tel card. And 1,000 SP for those of you that are still out there trying to complete the season. I actually really like this SBC. Now, if we kind of use our brains a little bit, we'll probably realize that this sort of thing is maybe going to happen again every season. So maybe the smart people among us might go out to the top few leagues and buy the odd silver or gold player from each and every club, whilst they're not 5,000 coins. And then at that point, you can either make bank when the new SBC comes out and all those players rise to 5k, or you can complete the SBC for a lot cheaper than you would have done if you weren't prepared. So I shall definitely be going out and doing that. I mean, I've got to try and remember to do that. But yeah, I think that would be the very smart thing to do. So using some players out of my duplicate storage and then just some of the fodder that I've got, I've still got a relatively decent amount of fodder, to be honest. We are going to go ahead and complete Bowie. Well, I'm not actually going to get him completed today. Weirdly enough, the 2 lowest rated squads are the ones I'm struggling with at the moment because I haven't got any like 80 to 83 rated cards in the club left. I put them all into these. Where I'm kind of doing all right at the moment is like the high tier fodder or the 86 plus stuff. So yeah, that's a weird situation to be in. But we will get him done, no problem. He's got a few days left of that SBC, and in tomorrow's episode, I'll definitely have him. So that's good. After a little bit of squad battles, rewards, and all of that sort of stuff that I'll have, I'll get him done. So then I played a bunch of squad battles games. One, to get my rewards, and mainly to get this Evo done. I wasn't playing on any particularly high difficulty or anything, but yeah, taking this Cayuste from a 73 overall card up to an 86, a nice plus 13 from the 2 Evos that I've put him into, and he's got Tiki Taka plus, and when you see eventually what he ends up being here, this looks like a bit of a monster of a card, you know. Very, very good passing, dribbling, defending, and physical. More of a DM, obviously, because that shooting is a bit lower. But with a shadow, he's got like 90 pace or something crazy, or 89 pace, and then like crazy defending ability. It's a good card. It really is. So he may even replace Jack Taylor in the midfield if I'm, you know, as I've been finding myself a little bit too attacking. You know, I've got that big gaps in the midfield. Maybe a defensive midfielder holding it down for me could do the business. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we've come towards the end of the episode. I do hope you've enjoyed. If you have, do me a favour, hit the thumbs up button. We've got all sorts of stuff done there today. Yeah, it's been a jam-packed one. Hope you have enjoyed. Subscribe as well if you're new. Follow me on all my socials. Up a town, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.